Hello, it's Luigi Funtime here, and today we're talking about fear. Let's get rolling here. Now, there's a plethora of things that one man may be afraid of. It may be a demon in the dark, lurking, ready to take your soul and then blend it into some sort of smoothie and then drink it straight out of some cup. Or it could be something as simple as trying to go start a conversation with the guy sitting next to you after it's been silent for like 10 minutes. These things are all terrifying. But let's take a look at what's going on with Luigi. Yeah, so right now our boy is basically just like millions of miles away from home, and he has no idea where the he's at right now. And if he ever wants to get back to his house, he needs to go to ask somebody what's going down. He needs to get this information if he ever wants to return home and see his homies. And of course, this should be easy, but our boy has that cowardliness. You see, he's terrified to talk to strangers. And this is a true fear, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into this fear, which is talking to strangers, we first must talk about the fear of things like demons. Like this boy right here. How you doing, man? Hey, glad you can make it today. Demons, huh? Well, many may say it's ridiculous to be afraid of something that isn't real. But the only problem is, if you find yourself in a scenario where you're questioning if they are real, and it turns out that a demon is right in front of you, well, let's just say you will not be alive to tell the tale. So, it may be a safe option just to stay away from the dark. Wait. Are you telling me to run away from the thing that I'm scared of? I mean, that seems like some pretty bad advice right there. I mean, I would think it's a good idea to have courage and do the thing that you are afraid of. Am I wrong? Well, maybe I have to run a little experiment here. Maybe I should find something I'm afraid of and face it head on and see what happens. Got an idea. Let's get rolling. Facing your fears, huh? Well, that's an interesting challenge. You see, I've always been pretty scared of adventuring out into the harsh cold without my beautifully warm jacket. Well, say goodbye to this thing because it's time to face my fear. Let's get rolling here. Brr. You see, it's really cold right now, and I don't have a warm jacket to comfort me. Now I'm here, adventuring out into the snow, having to watch my step as there is dog doo-doo on the ground that I may step on, and if I do, I won't have my jacket to comfort me. Now, this is the first time I've ventured out into the cold without a jacket. One of the main reasons I was so terrified of doing this before was because I was scared that I would die if I felt the cold without a jacket. And it is quite cold. So, yoinkers there. I think that got a little more goofy than intended, but I really want y'all to know the strat for facing your fear, so I feel like the best way for me, Carsoon, to get the message across is to, of course, make a banger for y'all. Give me a second here. Listen to this. Face all your fears now. Baby, this step one. I know you've been wondering how. It's time to get stuff done. I know you're feeling alone, you just wanna head home. Anxiety starts to grow and you just wanna head home. Feelings of fear begin to rise. You feel the tears form in your eyes. Stuck in a hell that's in your mind. You thought that this would be the time. Feelings of fear begin to rise. You feel the tears form in your eyes. Stuck in a hell that's in your mind. You thought that this would be the time. It's really not that bad, you see. This fear was a roadblock mentally. Now that you've done it, your courage will go higher, and your mental strength for life is totally on fire. Facing my fear, yeah, I might do some of that, but my one question is, how? It's really not that bad, you see. This fear was a roadblock mentally. Now that you've done it, your courage will go higher, and your mental strength for life is totally on fire. Facing my fear, yeah, I might do some of that, but my one question is, how? Oof, mission accomplished. Our boy just had courage and did the thing that he was scared of. Our boy faced his fear, and I am so proud, man. Couldn't be prouder, honestly. But there's one problem. He's not real. He's made up. He's a figment of my imagination. So how can I even be so certain that this is a fear that people have? There's only one way that we can confirm this, my boys, and that is to find a real man to interview and see what it is that people are afraid of now. Time to get searching. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for someone to ask questions about fear. Mind if you join me? Well, you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice. Come on. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
I'm Carsoon, and I'm here to give you just a few questions here.
You're gonna give me questions?
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna ask me questions, bro.
Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, so first of all, what is the number one thing that you are afraid of?
You know, that's kind of a tough question. What am I afraid of? Define fear.
Define fear. Well, fear can be anything from talking to a stranger all the way to crapping yourself in the dark because you've seen a demon.
Okay, let's be honest. That dark one. That's
okay. So are you saying that the number one thing that you are afraid of are demons in the dark?
Either that or talking to women.
Okay. Very interesting, because women are a very interesting thing that lots of people are afraid of. Well, thank you. Well, let's just get one more question.
One more?
Yeah. What would you say right now is the most common thing for men to be afraid of?
Women.
And why do you say this?
Because literally, you can walk up to a woman, say hi, and they be turning around like,
I've got a boyfriend. Get the heck out of here, man.
Like that is like the fear of that alone is like the worst thing. You can't walk up to someone. Like my parents always say, hey, be nice to someone. If you see someone that you know, say hi. And I bet you if I say hi, they're gonna be like, bro, why are you freaking talking to me? Get out of here. Or some dumb thing like that.
Wow. Well, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Let me know if you agree with what he's saying. Y'all got woman problems? Let me know in the comments. Always. Alright, thank you, Carsoon, for gathering all of this epic information. I mean, it's pretty clear now that it's a real fear for people to be scared to talk to other people. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to help y'all get over this fear. And it is story time. So basically, I was offered $20 to do the impossible, the killer of man. And this was to sit at a random table filled with strangers. Truly things of nightmares. This is the type of stuff that you would crap yourself over. This is the type of stuff that you would lose sleep over, having to do something like this. But it was a challenge that the lonely gamer myself was willing to take on. And here's how I did it. So basically, there's a short period of time where your brain will basically do whatever you want it to do. I mean, if you really wanted to right now, you could bite off your finger, but if you give your brain enough time to process it, you probably won't do it because that's pretty dumb. Now basically, all you gotta do is you gotta abuse this time frame. You gotta sneak in there and quickly sit at the table before your brain even has a second to process, wait a minute, this is the stupidest thing you could ever do. What about your reputation? What about your soul? This is something that you should be afraid of. Well, before you can even realize that you are afraid of this thing, you have to just command your legs to get up and go sit down and then start talking. And if you do this, you'll be way more successful than if you start planning ahead of time and start making up all these different phrases and starter conversations. And that is how I earned this beautiful $20 right here. But of course, this won't always work. I mean, sometimes you can't control overthinking things. And this happened to me a lot of times too. I mean, trust me, I'm no confident goddess. I mean, there was a plethora of times that I wanted to talk to someone, but just didn't have the guts to do it. Oof, what a wild ride that one was. Well, before I get into reading the comments from the last video, let me just let you guys know about Luigi Funtime 2, which will have any new songs that I will be dropping, including the one that you heard in this video, Facing Your Fear. That song and many others will be coming out on Luigi Funtime 2, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in those songs. But without further ado, let's get into the comments. So first of all, we got Not Luigi, and he said, I hope 2023 could be any better than 2022, but glad to see how much you've improved since last year. I'm hoping to see more of your amazing content this year. Literally a W comment right here. Hey, thank you, Not Luigi. You are a W man. Alright, got you out of here. Let's see what else we got. We got Spider Monkey, and he said 2023 gonna be the year of Luigi Funtime. Absolutely, man. This is just getting started. We are gonna be making some bangers. Do not worry. So hey, thank you, Spider Monkey. You're a real one. And then lastly, we got Dark Heart, the one and only, and he said 1 month? Like questioning, like, whoa, 1 month is a long time. Don't worry, man. I know that 1 month is a long time, but it will be worth it because these videos are gonna be just so fun to watch, man. But anyway, hey, thanks for your comment, but get out of here, man. But hey, see you next video where, well, Valentine's Day is gonna pass and kind of lonely, so we'll see what happens. Feeling so damn alone, no sir, won't catch me texting on my phone.